Hey everybody, it's Lindsay, and today I wanted to review and demonstrate the Too Faced Better Than False Lashes Lash Extension System with Flexi Stretch Nylon Fibers, and these are brush-on false lashes. And I think I first heard about this on the Today Show, and then I feel like I heard about it somewhere else, so I went into Sephora to pick it up. They didn't have it. They were sold out. Apparently everybody's been buying it off the shelves. And so then I was able to go back and I was able to get it. I probably should have looked this up again before I did this video, but I want to say it is close to $30, $28, $30, something like that. So very expensive for a mascara. I think the most expensive mascara I've ever tried is the Dior Show, which is amazing, but not even as expensive as this. But this is a two-step thing and I've never seen anything like this, and I really wanted to try it and review it. And I have not seen, at least the people that I tend to watch, and I haven't been able to watch as many videos as I'd like. So if one of you did do this video, I apologize if I didn't get a chance to catch it. But I haven't seen reviews on this on YouTube, and it's been out for a little while now. So I thought everybody would be jumping all over this. I mean, it seems like things just, you know, one person tries it and then it's like everybody's doing a video on the same thing. So I am surprised that I haven't myself seen tons of reviews for this. But I was really curious because look at that lady's lashes on the front there. I can't imagine she doesn't have any lash inserts in there, but it's crazy. So I wanted to try this just to see what all the hype is about, and it's just so different that I was really excited. So it is two products in here. It's 3 steps for 2 products. This is step 1 and 3. It's a mascara, and then step 2 are the fibers themselves. And step 1 is prime, step 2 is build, step 3 is seal. And so I'll show you if I can get it out of the packaging here. All right, okay, so the other thing here, I kept the packaging because I like to do this when I do reviews. They have some crazy stats here on the side, and you see all these high percentages, but I was not a science major. I took a statistics class, so I know you can turn things, but to me these seem like 4 percentages for 2 things here. 98% saw longer lashes, 42% increase in lash length. Is that not the same exact thing? Because this is not like a lash conditioner or something that's supposed to actually make your lashes grow. 98% saw longer lashes, 42% saw an increase in lash length. I can't even think of how they can spin that is 2 different things. Okay, so then the next 2, 98% saw an increase in lash volume, 90% saw thicker lashes. Maybe lash volume is all of them together, you know, more voluminous, and thicker lashes means each lash itself looked thicker. To me, they're the same thing, but whatever, they're still high stats. I think any mascara compared to bare lashes is gonna make you look like you have longer, thicker lashes, but nevertheless, I wanted to give this a try. So step 1 and 3 is the activating mascara base and top coat. Comes in this shiny gold tube. Mine's a bit messy, and I show the brush and everything during my demo here at the end, but it's just kind of a standard brush shaped a little funny. I show it more in the tutorial. And then the step 2 are the nylon lash fibers themselves. And it's this shorter bottle. You can see the shorter tube compared to the mascara, but I guess you're only using this once, and during the process you use this twice. And this is what they look like. These are little white fuzzies, and it comes on like a spoolie brush, a real long fin, and yeah, to me, like you can see if you look super closely, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on camera, but you can see little fibers themselves, like little pieces, but it looks like lint, and it's so funny. And I picked this up with Ryan, and he was looking at that thinking, this is crazy, this is so weird. But I thought, what a great idea. You put on mascara, then while your lashes are still wet, you put on these fuzzies, and then you go over them with mascara. Like, that is genius. Rather than just applying coats and coats and coats of mascara, give something to bond to your lashes that'll like plump them up. So for me, I was thinking this is gonna give me crazy thick lashes, which it is definitely more lengthening on me than thickening, and I read that in some of the reviews. So what you do is, I found it best to work one eye at a time. I've had this for several weeks. And I haven't used it every day by any means. It's not an everyday mascara for me. But I've tried it a couple different ways. I tried doing them, you know, one coat on each lash, then doing the fibers on each eye. I find it best to do one eye at a time and really work with it because the stuff dries fast and it's kind of, you have to work with it a little bit. I have a little bit of, I don't want to say love-hate relationship. I love how unique this is and that it can give you crazy volume and more insane length, but it is like a little hard to work with. It it definitely takes more time than a regular mascara, which is the reason I don't really wear it during the day. First of all, I have naturally long lashes anyway, longer since I started using Rapid Lash 2 years ago, but I already have long lashes. So I'm not trying to have, you know, false lash effect lashes every day at the office, the grocery store. I don't need that. I want really thick lashes, but I'm not looking for like crazy. So I love this for nighttime because I'll like, you know, if you're gonna be going out to dinner, it's a little darker, nobody's looking at your lashes super closely to see, oh, they're, you know, pointing little funny ways, or maybe they're a little clumpy. People can't see that as well. So I'll like load the heck out of my lashes of this stuff if I'm going out at night. And because it takes longer in the morning when I'm getting ready, I'm always rushed, always running behind. So I just don't have time to deal with this. I do a couple coats of regular mascara and that's out the door. I mentioned this during the demo. When I'm doing my mascara, I always seem to get a little spot on my eyelid, on my eyeshadow. And normally I just take a little Q-tip and can wipe it right off. This mascara is definitely a different kind of formula because once it gets on your skin, it is so hard to get off. You almost need water to completely get it off, but I kind of show you how I work with that. Not waterproof. I mean, I don't have trouble getting this off, but it's just definitely a different formula. So if you're thinking maybe you can just get the fibers, I haven't tried using the fibers with another brand of mascara, but there's definitely something different about this mascara and the formula, and I'm sure it works perfectly with the fibers. So the idea is that you're coating your lashes with this mascara, then while it's still wet, you put the fibers on, and it's funny looking because they're white, they're fuzzy, they look messy, and then when you go back over with this mascara, it kind of melts those fibers. And where, I mean, you can put on the fibers so haphazardly. That's what I do. I just kind of like fluff them on, get them real thick, because it doesn't matter. Because once you go over with this mascara again, it kind of melts them all to your lashes, extends them, and if you pull it all the way to the tips of your lashes, you can get a good, I don't even want to throw a measurement out there, but you can get a lot of extension on your lashes. Almost too much so sometimes. And sometimes they're kind of like going crooked and it makes the tip of your lashes look crazy. So that's why I kind of show, I'll pull some of them off if I need to, especially during the day. Yeah, so that's basically it. It's all shown how I do this in the demo. To get it off at night, it is different than a regular mascara. Normally I just take my Philosophy, my Purity face wash and just kind of like rub my eyes and it's fine. But with this, I take the water and splash it on my eyes, get them good and wet, and then I very gently pull down with water. I'm not like pulling, tugging on my lashes, and they come off and it looks kind of crazy on your eyes. It doesn't melt like a traditional mascara. It more comes off like all the fibers. They just look like snotty black things on your eyes and it is weird. But I don't, have trouble getting it off. Then once, the bulk of those are off, then I go in with my cleanser and it helps to dissolve the rest. But it is definitely a different process of getting them off. But it's not hard like a waterproof mascara or anything like that. And I like that it's not damaging on your lashes like false lashes can be. It's fun, it's something different. Will I repurchase this? I don't know. I think this will probably last me a little while, and it is fun and faster for me than putting on false lashes. I just kind of get lazy. Like I have false lashes and I want to put them on and I take them if I go on vacation or if I think, oh, I'm gonna put lashes on tonight, and then I'm always running behind, and then I think, and I just get lazy and don't feel like doing it. So I like this for that. I think I've kind of said enough about it. Yeah, I think that's basically all. I'll show you the demo right after this of how I do my lashes, and I think that'll be helpful so you get an idea of like what the process actually looks like. But yeah, that's it. If you've tried this, I want to know. And I've never tried any other fiber mascaras except for the Blink one that I got in my Birchbox, and I hated it. It just kind of made my lashes stringy and weird, but I know people love the L'Oreal one. I've just never tried it myself, but I think this is a great option if you're looking to try something different, if you want length, especially if you're looking for length. It's definitely more lengthening than volumizing for me. But yeah, so I guess that's basically it, and enjoy the demo. So my first step is to curl my lashes, and I'm just using my Elle mechanical eyelash curler. And I just kind of get right in as close as I can to the eye, my eyelid. Press down for a couple seconds, move it out a little further. I think this just gives you the most natural curl. And then out to the very tips. And they're curled pretty well. So then the first step of the actual mascara process is to take the mascara itself, the Better Than False Lashes. I guess this is steps 1 and 3, activating mascara base and top coat. And mine's bottle's a little messy. And you can see the brush here. It's hard to, there are some fibers stuck on mine from using it over the fibers. It's not a plastic bristled brush, like a rubber bristled one. It's got those, I mean, I don't think they're actually natural bristles, but they're very stiff, and I can't wrap my finger around the shape of this brush. Like, you can see, it's just unlike anything I've ever used, and I don't know that it does anything amazing for my lashes, or that the shape, you know, contributes to it. I'm sure it does, but I don't, you know, I don't see why. So then I just kind of apply this like I do normal mascara and coat from base to tip, and you can see I've already gotten some on my eyelid, which I tend to do every time. And well, this is ridiculous. I'm just getting it all over my eyelid now. And this mascara is a pain in the butt to get off your lids. It's not waterproof, but it is just so much harder than a regular mascara to get off. So what I do is I'm coating my lashes, and I separate them kind of to where I want to be, because it's harder to do that once you've put on the fibers. Next step is the fibers themselves. These are like little fuzzes, and this is so weird, but then you just kind of coat your lashes with these fuzzies, and sometimes they kind of fly all through the air. And I have contacts, and they have never gotten in my contacts. I thought when I first applied these, I thought, oh my goodness, these are gonna get stuck in my eyes and drive me nuts, but they don't. And extend to the tips, even though you can't really see them, like take them all the way to the tips, because those fibers are extending your lashes. And I've tried this so many different ways. I find that it works best to do one at a time and not to overload your lashes with those fibers. And I probably put more on this time than I should. But when first experimenting, I tried doing 2 coats of the fiber, like really putting them thick at the base. I thought that would give me really pretty volume at the base, but it doesn't. It's kind of like when you do this third step then of going back over with mascara, it's like they all kind of just melt together. So even though I would put a ton of the fuzz on the bottom, the very base of my lashes here, it wouldn't stay. It would kind of just, when I'm pulling it up, it would coat all the lashes anyway. So I kind of stopped doing that and just quickly apply it and then go back over it. And I try and pull up my outer lashes here so they don't stick together. And then you can see, that's probably good. And you can see like this lash right here, like crazy long. And if I was going out at night, I might leave that, but honestly, that's a little too crazy for daytime. So I'll just kind of pull it right off. And see, I think that looks a lot nicer. And then this is a little clumped for me. And that's the thing that can be hard about this mascara, is it can kind of stick your lashes together. So I'll just take, before it dries completely, I just take a like real fine tweezers like this and very carefully separate them so that they're just a little softer looking, a little fluffier. Yeah, so that helps a little bit there. And then even this one's connected a little bit. But after that, you kind of just want to leave your lashes alone, because if you touch them, those fibers will come off. And so then I said, see, I got mascara here and here. Normally when I get mascara on my eyelids over my eyeshadow, I just take one of these like pointy Q-tips and go over it. But this can be such a pain to get off. That actually came off easier, but it's still, I mean, to get all of it off is really hard. So I just kind of, I think having eyeshadow on already helps. But I just kind of go over it and wipe it off as best as I can. And then I'll just take, you know, my makeup brush that I used and kind of reapply a little bit. And for that, there, I'll just take the lighter shadow and go over it again. But that's that. I don't have any mascara on my bottom lashes. I do not use this for my bottom lashes. I don't even think I've tried. I have longer bottom lashes as it is, so I'm not trying to like make them look crazy. And yeah, so that's what the lashes look like. I'm kind of missing some lashes in here. That happens, I lose them in clumps, so it looks a little funny that I don't have the same length all over, but it is definitely a dramatic look. I prefer this for evening. I don't like to go to the, you know, go out during the day so much in this, but it is a really easy way to get a lot of length and extra volume without messing with false eyelashes. And I think it's, I mean, even though I can be super gentle removing false eyelashes, they're gonna, you know, using them time and time again, they're gonna remove some of your own lashes. And this is a way to not, you know, lose your own lashes by, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's a way to have really that fake lash look without the risk of damaging your own lashes. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the demo. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask me. And again, if you've tried this, I would love to know what your experience has been and what you think of it. So I hope you have a good one, a good week, and I'll talk to you later, guys. See ya.